This is going to be a review of the PSP, the PlayStation Portable. So the PlayStation Portable, it came out, I believe, 2005, '06. The original one. The one I have here is a PSP 3000, so the one that came out 2008, right? And they have various models like of these back in the day. And the PSP, is one, it's basically, for me, like I see it, it's kind of like a PS2, but it's portable. PS2 in that, shares the same graphics, similar types of games, mechanics, controls, etc. But the PSP is very fun, and as well, I'm gonna go over pros and cons here. And please like, share, subscribe. I share the video all over, and yeah, subscribe to my second channel as well. So yeah, one of the biggest pros is the games that come with it. Tons of games and lots of a variety from racing games to, a puzzle game, also, platformers, jet simulators, a third-person shooters, a first-person shooters. Tons of games like for the PSP, and the games had PS2 type quality mixed in with with an iPhone, a mobile type quality, but a very fun games, lots of fun games for the PSP, tons of fun games. One of the main pros with the PSP is that, again, it's super lightweight. This is a super lightweight unit, right? A very lightweight, easy to lift up. And another pro is that it's a handheld system. So it's a handheld gaming console, so you can bring it anywhere. Like if you're going on a vacation, on a bus trip, etc. It's a handheld system. I can bring it along with you anywhere you want to go. Another pro with the system for me is the headphone jack. I'm more of an old school guy. Like I like headphone jacks more than Bluetooth connection. So this one does have the headphone jack. Plus you can plus another pro is you can download music onto the phone. So sorry, onto the unit. So a music can be added like on the PSP, so you can listen to music. And like with the headphone jack, you can use wired headphones. So like I like wired headphones more than wireless, because wired headphones you don't have to charge them, right? And plus wireless headphones, they're very easy to lose. So with this is giving you that. There is a headphone jack. And you could download tons of music, tons of songs on this, depending on your memory card, your memory stick, or whatever it was called. But yeah, tons of songs. And as well, now one con with the PSP is there's only one analog stick. Which is to the left. So one of the main problems is that if you want to change your camera, move the camera while playing a game, you have to rely on the left or right buttons, right? So you couldn't turn the camera with just one, analog stick. You had to rely on the left or right trigger. So yeah, this got very annoying playing a game, like for example, if it's a Ratchet and Clank game, or a third-person shooter, a first-person shooter. It got very annoying, really annoying with this one analog stick. And now eventually you do get used to it. Some games have it so you gotta press the square X circle button to turn the camera. But yeah, that's one con. And another pro with this is that the volume button, very easy to access. Volume button, very easy to access, so you can turn the volume up and down anytime. Another one now is another pro is the home button. So the home button, unlike the PS2, there was a home button. I believe the PSP introduced it, or the PS3, the original PS3. So the home button is right here. It's a PlayStation button. Now you press it, it brings you right back to the main menu. And it's very good for getting, if you want to get out of the game. It allows for that too as well. And I don't remember, but I believe if you hold the home button, you can turn off the PSP. Now, the last con with this is the fact that with the one of the main con is that the UMD cases. So the UMD cases, they're what hold the tiny disc in place. They're a very thin, tiny disc that are compatible with the PSP size. So the UMD case was not very strong. These cases, the universal media disc cases, would break very easily. If you're not, and if you, again, the actual unit itself was not very durable or sturdy. Same with the cases. And these discs, the disc inside the cases are even more delicate or fragile, so they would snap very easily. I remember back in the day, I was what, 12, 13, 14 years old, and then I was so careless, I would accidentally break at some of the games. But yeah, the UMD cases are like for some of the games that were not very strong.